Hello, welcome to my channel, Pakwach the World. Please don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button so that you get notification each time I post a new video. Now it is early morning in my village, and as you can see ahead of us there is the River Nile, the longest river in the world. Now today I want you to experience crossing that Nile on a boat. We have people who do farm across. So for that reason, they always wake up very early in the morning and cross the Nile to go and farm and then come back. There are some who stay there, but because of the risk of the wild animal like the elephants and the buffalo, the antelopes, people don't intend to sleep there because those things can destroy houses. So today I want you to experience that, how they cross the Nile to go and farm across, and hope you enjoy this. So follow me as we go to cross the Nile. Now, for those who have watched my other videos before, I told you this river is very useful. As you can see, these people are coming from fetching water. So not only they use it for agriculture, but also use it for water. People go there very early in the morning. These people are coming from fishing, so they have to carry their nets because of the soldiers who patrol the waters sometimes. So yeah, I saw the fish and I got interested to buy some. So this is they look like mackerel, but famous in my tribal clan called Angara. So if you come here and they tell you Angara fish, that's the famous fish in our village. One of the famous fish. There's Angara and Onang Nang. So yes, this old man had caught, you can see a full basin. So I had to buy a few. So they go overnight and come back in the morning. So now when they're leaving, they don't want to leave their nets there. And normally they sell the fish by the shores, but because of the soldiers, sometimes you come and confiscate them, saying that they are young. So people tend to, when they come out from the river, they just straight away leave, because it is so hard to explain to these people what is big enough to be caught or small enough not to be caught. So yeah, I got myself some fish, and but I had to proceed with it. Of course, I was still going to the river, so I had to proceed with the fish, but they really looked so nice. These are normally best fried. So when they are fried, they are so crispy. So that's how I intend to have them. So, but we still have to continue with my journey, and then when I come back, probably we'll prepare that later when we get home. So you see, the old man even had a polythene bag in his pocket, which he got out and to help me put my fish that I bought from him. And then after that, yeah, it was good for me to proceed with my journey. So yes, got myself fish. All these for 10,000. So 10,000 is equivalent to about $3. So all these fish for just 10,000. So yes, that old man is from fishing. So we are here at the river bank now. I hope you can find a boat that is crossing. Normally, they charge a fee to cross the Nile. But of course, they have to gather a few people first to fill up the boat and proceed. So if we find a boat, we'll cross, but we just have to wait and see. So yes, this is the River Nile. Sometimes it's so full that all this place is submerged in water. But now it's okay. So this is the boat we are going to use. The capacity is supposed to be about 8 to 12 people, depending on the size. Bus, then cross at a fee of 500 shillings. So this is how 500 shillings looks like. This is 500 what we're going to pay per person to cross. So as soon as we made the required number for the boat, it was time to board now. As you can see, this lady was the first to board. So yeah, right now schools are for a break. So that's why you see there's a lot of children around, and these normally help to carry food from across. So what they do, they'll go with their parents or with their siblings, and then they go to the garden, clear the garden, whatever is there, either cassava, maize, millet, simsim, then they carry it back to the shore for them to be brought back this side. So yeah, it was time for us to set off. As you can see now, it is getting, the daylight is now coming because it was very early in the morning. That's why you see it was a bit dark in the morning, but right now it is clear now. So yeah, it was time to make sure we sit. The sitting arrangement must be very, very, very planned so that the boat balances properly, to make sure people sit according to, and then everyone who sits, especially the adults, that's why you see the person who runs the boat was making sure everyone sat properly, and the people who sit on the sides must be those people who can row the boat so that it can move faster. So the more you have people who can row the boat, it will move faster. But of course, the children have to be put in front. And then for us now, as you see, that's me there getting on, and I got myself a spot. And yeah, they handed me a row. I don't know, is it a row? I've already forgotten that word in English. So yeah, it was time to start our journey to go across. The river was calm. That's a good thing, because normally when it is a bit windy, they don't intend to cross, but they know how to gauge the weather or the climate to make sure it is safe people to cross. Now, of course, they just know the weight of the boat by just looking at the size and the people who are boarded. Now, we are about 8 adults with about 4 children, and then out of, I think, two women had babies. So it was time, as you can see, as we are now leaving the shores, to start our journey to cross the Nile. Now, it is normally very, very fast. And of course, people are talking, people are being funny, and it goes very, very fast, especially when the water is calm. You can ride. As you can see, the people on the side, all of us had to be rowing. Then those who are not rowing are in the middle, and as you can see, these children were at the front, and my cameraman was at the top of the boat. So as you can see, further we drifted from the shores, and yeah, soon enough we're in the middle of the river. As you can see now, the middle of the river. But it's always nice as people keep talking, having a laugh, having jokes. Yeah, but for me, the first time I did this, actually it was at night, and I was so scared. But I think I will just have to tell that story another day, because it's a long story. But that story made from that death, my mom told me, you have become a man. Because back then it was so risky even to cross the Nile, to go across, because we had insurgencies. There were rebels everywhere. But yeah, I managed to do it, and I was 12 when I first did that, and I was alone to just carry that boat across at night, because I needed to go and pick my mom and my younger siblings across the river that we had been cultivated, and came back with food. But because most people, when they are coming back from the other side, they carry a lot of luggage. So normally they will carry a few passengers with a lot of luggage. Now, at that age, we had a lot of luggage, but we had no one to get us a boat. And then a gentleman told me, the only offer I have for you is for you to give me your son. I go with him, and then your son can bring back a boat to come and pick you. That's when I had to do it for the first time, but it was so scary. But at least I managed to do it. That's why I see now these young girls are also experienced for the first, but at least they are doing during the day, and they can always practice this and get used to it. So after about 20-25 minutes, we had crossed the river. It was faster because we had more than 6 people who were rowing, so there it moves faster. Then at the back there were two men at the back of it who are controlling. So yeah, we are finally across here now. These are the boats that came before us. So for them, you see, like they're already parked, also waiting for people to come. Then they can start returning the other side. So as you can see, there are people standing already. You can see luggages. People have already put their luggage waiting for a boat to return. So now what they do, they just wait for the numbers to increase. If the boat carries 10 and then you have 10 passengers, then you move. So yeah, it was a very good experience, and I hope you guys enjoyed it too. It was now time to embark and get off the boat. Now these people were going, of course, to their gardens, but as for me, I stopped here. I just wanted for you guys to see that, to experience how they cross. Now all these boats are parked ready, waiting to take people back. So I hope you enjoyed that. Yes, so finally we have reached across. As you can see, we came from the other side of the river. So now we are this side of the river, and now normally when they reach here, they have to wait for other passengers who are going back. As you can see, they are bringing a lot of food stuff, cassava, sweet potatoes. So those ones are going to, so long as the number, they have made up the weight they want, then we can go back across. So I hope you enjoyed that small ride of crossing the River Nile and its importance. Don't forget to subscribe. The channel is Pakwach the Web. So till we meet again, see you. Bye.